Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Charlene and you're watching Pintastic Recipes, where we take Pinterest recipes and try them out to see if they're any good. Today we're doing a cloud bread, and if you don't know what that is, stay tuned to find out. Alright, so today's recipe comes from a seat at mytable.wordpress.com. And it's too good to be true. It's basically a low-carb bread. It's made out of eggs, cream cheese, and a little bit of cream of tartar. Tartar? Tartar.
And
that's it. So we'll see what it's like. Come on around and check out the ingredients. Alright, so our ingredients basically are 2 eggs separated. So gloopity glop number 1, egg whites. Number 2, egg yolks. 2 ounces of cream cheese. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. We're trying to do this while the little one is sleeping, but I think he's awake now because I just saw his head pop up. We're gonna pretend I didn't see him. All right, so first step, gloopity glop number 2, the egg yolks. Cream it with some cream cheese. Now, it'd probably be easier to cream if it was room temperature, but it doesn't say that in the recipe, so we didn't do it.
Because you gotta go by the recipe, otherwise it's not Pintastic Recipes.
Exactly. Alright, let's cream this up.
How are you looking?
It's pretty good for what we can do. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, gloopity glop number 1. Number 2.
You're not doing a great job at keeping quiet.
Me?
Yeah.
Sorry. He's awake now. He's just sitting there waiting and staring at me. Like, what is she doing? Alright, now we're taking gloopity glop number 1, which is our egg whites. We're going to add our cream of tartar to it. And we're going to beat that on high until it's fluffy and forms peaks. So
Here's the cream of tartar.
all right, beat it on high.
What's that?
So this is Bryce. Bryce, say hi. No. This is my boy. He's 2 years old. He's a little troublemaker. Aww.
Check these out. All right.
This.
So,
Let's see if I can focus in on that. That's what we're going for. And it looks like that's what we got. So.
now, what we're going to do is we're going to fold in our cream cheese and egg yolk mixture into our egg whites. So fold. Ew, I didn't do a good job at creaming this cream cheese.
Doing some fine folding there, honey.
Thanks. I don't want to fold too much. I think you just want to do it until it's combined, because I don't know, but I think the egg whites can deflate. I think that's good enough. Pretty combined. So now, what we're gonna do, just take our pan. It is lined with foil, and we sprayed it with cooking spray. And I think a ladle would be easier, but this is all I have that has a round bottom, so we can kind of round it out. Whoops, and you don't want to do that.
No.
Or that. I don't know, you can make them any size you want, but for this recipe, she did like 6 on a pan, so.
Alright, so we're just about done making our cloud bread pancake looking fingers. That one kind of looks like a nipple.
Okay, we're just gonna round this, or flatten it out. Not flatten, I don't know. Even it out, I guess. Alright, so now I'm gonna put this in the oven 300-degree oven for 30 minutes or until golden brown. All right. There you go. And we'll be right back with that.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What are your names?
Ania. Kaylin.
Kaylin. These are our two girls. Ania, how old are you?
7.
Kaylin? Okay. Kaylin knew where I was going with that. How do you guys feel about Mommy and Daddy having their own show?
Great. It's great.
Yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Thanks. Do you like Pintastic recipes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is where we get all our views from. They just watch. I like it. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, right.
All right, so these are done. They're nice and golden brown. They actually smell really good.
Let's see what we got here.
All right, look at that. So now we're going to let those cool for a bit, and maybe we can actually make a sandwich. It says she cools them on a wire rack, and then she stored it overnight in a Ziploc bag and a Tupperware, and then they magically turn into buns. But I don't know if we have to wait overnight for it to taste like bread.
But we're not going to.
We can't. So. All right, everyone. You can tell I'm changed. We actually had some technical difficulties, so we have to redo the tasting portion, but that's okay. It's because the recipe actually says that if you leave it overnight in a Ziploc bag or airtight container, that they magically turn into bun-like bread. They turn bun-like. So we actually experimented. So actually, the very next day, when you go to pick it up, it's actually quite sticky.
Actually.
It's sticky. You like touch the top and pieces of it. What is it
It's like sponge cake.
Yeah, there you go. It's
For
like
the
sponge
Filipinos, the mamon.
Mamon. Ryan can eat it cold. He can eat cold bread. I can't. I had to try and heat it up. So I actually tried toasting it. A very low setting, and I didn't let it toast all the way, and actually it came out pretty good. So we are going to taste it.
Now we're going to do the official tasting and ranking.
Yes.
So let's go.
This one, yeah, I put cinnamon sugar butter. Don't judge me.
All right. Why don't you break me off a piece there? Oh, thanks. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Try some with the that other stuff.
Okay. Probably shouldn't talk with my mouth full. For me,
Yeah, go ahead.
plain, it tastes like eggs. Duh, that's what it's made out of. But once you put something on it, it kind of, to me, it tasted more, had that more bread flavor. So alone, it just tastes like scrambled eggs, light scrambled eggs. Once you put something on it or in it and make it more like a sandwich, then it tastes more like sandwich bread.
Okay, so
So-
what do you rank it?
I would have to say, as a substitute, and this being the only like bread substitute we tried so far, I'd probably say like a 3.75
Really?
out of 5.
All right.
I don't want to grade it too high. I don't want to.
Fine. My turn. So I thought that, all things considered, and let's clarify, you definitely want to wait overnight to try it, because if you eat it right away, it crumbles and it just sort of breaks apart and it's very crumbly. So let it sit overnight in a Tupperware in the fridge, and it's much better. For me, I took everything into consideration in terms of what its purpose is. I don't think it's supposed to be the best tasting thing you've ever had. If you like bread, it's not going to be the best bread you ever had by any means. However, if you're trying to maintain a low-carb diet of some kind, I thought that it did a really good job at that. And I actually even made a sandwich out of it at one point. And it held together really well. It was a little sticky, but outside of that, I thought it had a bread-like taste. And with this cinnamon butter we just put on, it was really good. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Now I think that if you experimented and maybe add some Italian seasoning into it or something, and you can make like faux garlic bread out of it. Hey, I mean, I think it tastes pretty good. So I definitely think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Experimenting, make your own.
If you love bread and you don't want to eat a lot of carbs, try it.
All right, so that's it for this episode. I think I have hair on my face, and didn't you hate that feeling? But anyway, all the information and the recipe should be down below if you want to check it out for yourself. Tweet us. What? Are we on Twitter? Twitter, Instagram.
All the links will be below.
Facebook. Yeah, you know what it is.
Just if you love us, like us and share us and subscribe to us. And
It's gonna kill me.
yeah, anyway.
All right. Subscribe, thumbs up, and interact with us. Leave us some comments below or anything like that. Love to hear from you. Okay, bye.
Bye.